Welcome back to RimWorld episode 3. So, kicking things off right off the bat with some combat. We have an alert. Some pirates have landed nearby. Let's check these guys out. We have a ray gun, a minstrel with an awful quality pistol. Let's check him out. He can pretty much only shoot and melee and make art, apparently. And capable of so much stuff. Lynx with a, looks like a sniper rifle, normal quality. Really good at shooting and melee. He was a test subject. That's interesting. And capable of intellectual and firefighting, so we can't research fight fires. That's fine. Fast walker and prostophile. Often dreams of going bionic. Okay. Might be interested in maybe capturing her, or at least taking a rifle. But it would be really nice to have some more shooters. And we have Turtle. Terra Child Herbalist, amazing at growing, decent at melee, and pretty good at medicine. Cold tolerant and lazy. He might be a good choice as well. So yeah, we have that to look forward to once they get across the lake. I might build some sort of bridge or something if I can, just to make it look, I don't know. It's weird that they just cross, but yeah. I did build, I'm not sure where I ended really. I'm pretty sure I built this section, built a little room around our batteries because it was affecting this room's beauty. So I know it's still really dirty. But yeah, I wanted them to kind of just be their own thing. So we have that, and I built a little hospital section. So now that these 3 beds are built, I will designate them as medical. I moved our stockpile up here, and this medicine just has to get moved up. And then this will be our doctor's room. And this plan right here is for our first cabin, and if this design works, then I'll kind of try to keep that sort of thick, rounded side, like edge side sort of thing going with this. But if it doesn't, then I'll have to think of something else, because I think they need a 4x4 room to be happy with the size, and this is technically a 5x3, but then it's got this little extra area up here, so we'll kind of see how that goes. I'm hoping that the 5x3 will make up for the not being 4x4, because I mean it has more room than just this one because of this little section, but we'll see how that goes. Yeah, everyone's sleeping, and raiders are a-coming. And this area right here, I finally got it to stay freezing. It's starting to get a little cooler outside, so hopefully it won't be too bad. I guess I need to undesignate that little area right there. Delete zone. That way they can stand there and work. And our research has not really happened at all. We got some graves made, we got the guy buried, did a little mining, built this building, got our little prison room up here. It's probably my nicest prison room to date. They may even get a heater if I'm feeling generous. So let's see how this goes. We're not having any power problems right now that I built this extra generator and the 3rd battery. So yeah, these guys are going to just kind of hang out and then come up here. We have a good amount of meat. Food we're keeping pretty well supplied on. Since that little experiment worked, depending on how our food does, I may either wall off this section and do that sort of greenhouse thing, or build a secondary greenhouse area. Might even use the steam geyser to heat it, so that could be something. Yeah. We do have some visitors from the Tranca Kamboa, using a great bow, huh? I'm not sure how long they're going to be hanging around for. This guy is, I don't know why he's dead. Here, let's have you go get him. Middleton's deconstructing our wall, and hopefully this design works, because it's interesting. When I first started playing, I pretty much only built exclusively square buildings. I know this is a big square building. But I'm trying to kind of vary it up a little bit, and if this design works, I may add like a double thick wall here or there to sort of add some extra geometric variety to it. And I think eventually we may get ourselves another turret set up in this area down here. I kind of want them to just come attack me. We're just going to keep working until they decide to come attack, though. Still have a bunch of trees to get chopped down. And I was going to build down here by the lake, but just aesthetically, I wouldn't like it because they would be right next to the freezer. So at least here, they're walking past the crops and then going to the Great Hall, instead of walking past the crops and the freezer and going up. Alright, so they're beginning their attack. Do we have everyone? Where is... Excuse me? I lost someone. There you are. What are you doing over there? You're hauling stuff? Alright, well, everyone, if you could come over here, we will set up Ayano. We'll put you over here. Erky, we're going to hide you in here. And Middleton, once you get over here, I think we'll put you up here around the corner. And we'll see how this goes. The sniper worries me a little bit. Just because of that range, he'll probably take out the turret immediately. Can we designate toggle power? Okay, so I just can't do that. I like that you can add switches though, so you could set up little like junctions. Alright, so he's already firing. He's watching for targets. Okay. And Turtle's going up there. Okay, he's trying to shoot at Ayano. Ooh, that was a good hit. Middleton got him. Let's check out where he got him. Health. Got him in the liver. Got him again in the spine. Wow. Middleton's kind of doing work. Alright, I'm going to move Ayano back inside so he maybe comes up here a little closer. How are you doing? Turret's doing a little bit of work. Ray gun's coming up. Lynx is... I don't think he can see anyone. Ray gun is just like, I don't care anymore. Middleton, I need you to fire at Turtle. And I want you to also fire at Turtle. Alright, Turtle's down. Ray gun, okay. And now we have to figure out how we're going to do this. I think we're going to sweep Middleton around here. And Ayano... just stay there. We'll try to rescue Raygun. I believe he was the only one I didn't want. Yeah, he's the only one I didn't want. And there goes our turret, but that's okay. Let's have Middleton get over here. Can you actually hit him from over here? You can. That's good. Okay, now that he's kind of occupied with that, we'll see if Ayano can get up here and get some shots off. Ayano cannot get some shots off. Okay, you see Ayano. Let's get back into cover. Okay, can you hit him from here? You can. Alright, and let's just rush him. You got this, Erky. You got this, Erky. Erky, no. Erky, no. Erky! Erky, you're gonna die! Oh, that was so lucky. Oh, yeah, and then thanks, Ayano, shooting him. Oh, shot him in the arm. Ugh. Alright, that was good work, everybody. Thank you for not killing the one person I didn't want. Seriously, all he can do is shoot in melee. Raygun Gooden. Or I guess Regan, however you want to pronounce that. Incapable of skilled labor, carrying, social, and hauling. He is a slowpoke. Oh, it's because he was a minstrel. Always be found telling stories or singing songs, and is capable of protecting himself from the dangers of the road. However, he's always conspicuously absent whenever there is hard labor to be done. 65-year-old. How is your health? You have a bad back and you're frail. I wonder if you're frail because, you know, you got shot by a bunch of stuff. Alright, so we'll have you get captured. I was thinking about maybe just flat out murdering him, but yeah. Let's strip you, and let's strip you. Erky, you need pants, buddy. You can wear some pants. And Middleton, does Middleton have pants? Middleton has pants and a jacket. Ayano also has pants and a t-shirt. Urki will soon have pants and a t-shirt as well. And do I want to give you... We'll go ahead and give you an armor vest. And I kind of want to give you the helmet too, because you're going to be in harm's way. But we did get some guns, which is super awesome. Middleton, you are the best shooter we have, right? Yes. Ayano is at... Actually, Ayano's at 5 and Middleton's at 5. I think Middleton will get the vest and the helmets and the assault rifle. And Ayano will be our sniper. Yes. Alright, so Ayano, I want you to come get that. And then you can wear that jacket to help keep you warm. Actually, we might give you the duster. Normal quality, superior quality. No, you'll get the jacket. Hopefully you guys aren't going to get too cold. You could grab that. Nope, stop. Auto save. Okay, there we go. Alright, so we have Ayano because she's our doctor and our cook, so we want to make sure that she is safe. So she will be in the back with the sniper rifle. Let's unforbid these things, and then those guys can get buried tomorrow. Yeah, it's been a pretty good day. Do you need power? Why are you not powered? Aha. Because you can't reach that. There you go. Alright. So we'll get to work on this and see if that design works, and if it does, then I will continue that theme throughout the colony, and if not, then I don't know what I'm gonna do. But yeah, looks like we're back to business as usual, and business as usual means hunt the bunnies. The girlfriend would be super mad if she saw me hunting the bunnies right now. You know what, just kill everything. Ray gun. Alright, let's check out ray gun. Your health is not good. You're sad. Man, you're terrible at stuff. You got some clothes at least. I guess we'll try to recruit you and give you medicine and stuff. Just because we need the bodies right now. We do need a comm station, so let's get one of those. Comm console. We need some steel for that, but here, we'll put you right here. I'm trying to think about what I want to put where. Excuse me? Oh, you're hunting stuff. For production, we're going to have the brewery in here, and then we'll probably have the sculptors and the tailor in here, which means I can put a stockpile somewhere. That way the stuff's not sitting outside. Steel doesn't deteriorate, but this elk hide does, so we do need to actually get that inside pretty quickly. We will put a bed in here for our doctor. We'll put it over here in the corner. And I will actually deconstruct 2 of these beds. Alright, Urki is okay. Let's make sure he's super okay. Still a little injured. Nothing permanent though, just some bruises and gunshots, so that'll be okay. Getting some chats with ray gun going on. Alright, I probably should have left one of those beds now that I think about it. Urki is fully healed. Need colonist bed, excuse me. Okay, it's because that one's not built yet. So that's fine. So if we could get that bed built, excellent. Ayano, doctor, yes, Ayano's the doctor, so this one will belong to Ayano. Okay, and you would probably enjoy having some form of lamp, I would assume. Alright, I guess I'll put the stockpile up here. So let's zone a stockpile. And we'll put, what do we want in here? We want everything, I guess important. It doesn't have to be critical. So what do we want? We want none of these deteriorate. Hops already go into our fridge. And let's see. Textiles, we want all of our textiles there. And I guess that'll be it for right now. And we'll have to build some sort of trade depot somewhere. Maybe we'll put the trade depot down here along the water. I think that'd probably be a good space for it. And they'll also give us some cover once we're firing. Yeah. So I think for right now we'll just put the manufactured textiles there. And maybe art or something. What do we have for items? We'll put unfinished and art there as well. And apparel. No, not apparel, because that'll get filled up really quickly. We'll just leave that like that for now. And then once these two beds are out of here, we'll extend that over so it'll take up this whole section. And we'll probably have the work areas over here, or maybe here along this wall, like in this area or something. That could work. Yeah, we'll figure it out. I'm gonna keep working, get some stuff going, and I will see you guys in a bit. Alright, not long has passed at all, but I figured I'd bring you guys back because I noticed when I set up some mining orders over here, I noticed that this wasn't the same color. It wasn't like just slate rock. It's actually slate brick. And I told Middleton to come deconstruct part of the wall, and I got this pop-up. As Middleton draws near the ancient structure, a sense of foreboding overcomes him. He isn't sure why, but he feels that this dusty structure may contain great danger. Now, I'm curious if there are going to be people in drop pods, or not drop pods, crypto sleep pods in there, if that's one of the new warnings. And maybe they just, the rooms come completely sealed off that way, like in the last season. We had the lightning thunderstorms, and the lightning would actually open up the pods. So maybe it's something like that. But I don't know if we're ready to open up the wall yet. So I'm actually going to cancel the order because of that warning. It warned me. And we also did recruit Raygun, which, you know, it's kind of nice to have him around. Let's check him out. He can't really do anything, as you can see. He can help clean, and he'll probably get a bunch of the researching done. He's good at art, so we'll make him our artist. And he can help with the plant cutting as well, and the hunting. So we'll have him and Middleton do the hunting. That way they can both get their gun skills up. And I gave him the survival rifle since his shooting skills higher than Middleton's. I figured, you know, Middleton gets the assault rifle accuracy by volume sort of thing. But yeah, it looks like he's actually chopping down trees, which is nice. So we'll get some of that wood going. And we can probably go ahead and start building our cabin. So I'll lay down the walls and you guys can kind of see what it's going to look like when it's done. So something like that, and then the door will be right there. Yeah, like that. So that's what I was kind of thinking for the shape of the shelter. Sort of like a partially domed sort of building is how I'm imagining it in my head, and sort of a 3D view. It would have a nice curve sloping down on the backside. I feel like I should say phrasing, but I don't know. I don't know why the weapons and stuff aren't getting moved, or the bodies they're not getting. Can I? You probably can't do it. Yeah. I guess they've been doing other stuff. But we'll get a bed set up in here. Furniture. Wooden bed. We'll set up a bed right here and assign that room to someone and see if they think it's spacious enough or if they're going to whine about it. So this bed we'll give you to Middleton. That is your new room. And our food stores are really good. We just need to get that stuff researched. I don't really know why research, or Ray cannot prioritize research as a long-term task. He is set up to research, so I guess he's gonna go clean, which is good. We need stuff cleaned. That's fine. Yeah. I don't know why these aren't getting moved. I would prefer they didn't get destroyed. Alright, let's check out Middleton real quick. Thoughts, low expectations, and this room is not large enough apparently. So I think what I might do is deconstruct these two walls so he gets a bonus, and then just the founding people. Let's check. Well, no, you're fine too. I was trying to decide if I wanted our founders to have bigger rooms than everyone else, because you know that would make sense. They're like the village, the colony elders, sort of. But I'm not sure. I think I like this design and I want to keep it, and everyone else may just get like a 3x3 room and they'll have to deal with it or something. Or I might build like sort of apartments or something along those lines, so it's all just one building. But I did want to carry the shape over a little bit, so I will do that for that structure up there. Yes. And we'll see how that looks. That way it'll kind of give it that sort of rounded feel, and it's also more cover that we can use while shooting. Yeah. So nothing super amazing is going on. A cluster of cargo pods crashed nearby. That is right next to us, and we got a bunch of cloth, so that's cool. I kind of wish all this stuff would get moved. So if you could haul this, and this. Thank you. Alright, so now it's okay. Now that it's back inside. It shouldn't deteriorate at all, because it's indoors. And I'm hoping that's how it works. I don't really like that section, so we will deconstruct that. Travelers from Explorers Rivers are passing nearby. That's cool. And let's set up your room. So we'll put a lamp. I guess here in the corner. Where do I want the lamps? I guess I'll put a lamp here in the corner. And for the floor, we're just gonna do wood floors for now. We might do carpet in a little bit, once we have enough, that is. And do we have metal over here? Yeah, it just needs to get hauled. So I think we'll actually do a metal tile under the doors themselves, and then metal tiles to connect everything, which I'm not going to do yet. I'm just going to kind of build out the main little walkway sort of thing, because those end there, so we'll do like that. Alright. And we definitely need more graves, because these are going to be full soon. So I think I'll get to work on Middleton's room and setting up maybe a trade depot and building one more of these larger houses for Erky, and Raygun will figure out what to do with him in a little bit. Yeah. So things are shaping up quite nicely. We'll probably build another turret maybe somewhere in this area or down here. I haven't decided yet. Probably somewhere in that area, just so we have a decent radius that we can cover. And then, like I said, we'll probably build a trade depot down here. That way, things like that, where we had the sniper just kind of hanging out in the marsh, hopefully he'll have to move up a little bit more. Okay. Fault in an electrical conduit is called a short circuit. Okay, that's awkward. Can you guys wake up? Go put out fires, please. Alright. And more people are traveling. Let me make sure our home region is set up. It is. Yeah, I want to add all of this to our home region as well, because that's our crop field, and it would suck to lose our crops to a fire. And just to kind of square off that little section. Yeah. Alright, well, what else do we want to add to you? Some sort of decor. We'll do some steel. Some steel plant pots. I was thinking maybe over here somewhere. Something like that. Maybe next to the bed. Not really sure. I guess we'll do it here. Middleton likes the flowers. Probably not. Cargo pods nearby. Let's check that out. Ooh, that's a bunch of meat. Don't know if we'll make it to the meat, but I will definitely try. And I don't know what happened to you. I don't know why you died. An assault rifle? Did Middleton go shoot you and didn't carry you over here? Go haul the elk. And I don't really... I kind of want the roses for the color. The yellow is too close to the brown. And the floor right here didn't get changed. Okay, well, I think that's going to do it for this episode. I'm going to try to make these around 20-25 minutes long each. I know last episode was super long, but... Or not last episode. The first episode was super long because of the patch notes and stuff going on. So yeah, I'll work on the trade depot and doing some more planning in terms of getting the other houses set up, the other living structures, and getting the crafting set up. Hopefully we can get the research done, so next episode we can get some beer going. That would be amazing. And I'm hoping that these things don't deteriorate. It looks like they're doing just fine. Not sure what you guys are doing. You're mining, late night mining. Alright, well, you know, good on you guys. And the corpses still aren't buried. So, yeah. I don't know why. Why they just leave the corpses. They're like, it's not important. They're already dead. We don't need to impress them. They did try to kill us after all. So, yeah. But let's check out real quick. You're mad because you're sharing a bedroom, but you're okay. You were okay with him eating. I guess it's big enough. Because that was one of the patch notes. They don't like people walking around their rooms while they're sleeping. Yeah. So... Like I said, I'll keep working on the planning of our village, and hopefully we don't die to anything between now and next episode. I'm sure we won't. So that's going to be it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and have a good one.